guys, how are you? Holy moly. Like my hands are sweating. It's like my nervousness has come back because of how, Jesus, it's just crazy how long back because of how, Jesus, it's just crazy how long it's gone. Today I'm in front of my fish tank. I figured it was peaceful, it's relaxing. Hopefully it doesn't distract. Maybe you're not even looking at me, you're looking at the fish tank. I know that right now is troubling for everybody. You have a story that you could tell. If you walked up to me, you could tell me a story of something that's going on in your life. And every single one of us have one of those stories right now. It is such a crazy time, whether it's from lockdowns, it's from this virus, it's from things naturally going on in our lives, the US elections, with everything that's going on worldly. It's like when we all have our maximum problems, we're not all teaming up and helping each other. We're tearing each other up. It hurts to see it. It does. I feel like I've been at least attempted to always be positive. I want to be some type of light for you in your darkness, and I've tried to do this, it seems like, for years and years. So right now, as I see the world and I see where we are, and of course not everybody's miserable, but when we are all being challenged, it seems more than ever we're also all so divided. And I feel like between you and me, between us, we have a massive ability to lift each other up. Brittany and I and our family, as you know, have been off social media almost completely. This will be our 5th video of 2020. 5 videos, guys. How many videos did I used to do in a row? We would do like 500 and some days in a row, and then I'd miss one day, and it was like this big deal, and then I'd do 100 videos in a row. And as some of you know, this is because of something that's happened in our lives. Let me just say that when Brittany and I made our first video back in 2020, it was like 4 videos ago, we thought that we were really close to being able to come out and tell you this story. It was an important part of how we could come back. We have to wait for certain things to happen so that we could come back. This life, this world, my whole career has been completely on hold because of this situation. You guys have watched me come from literally nothing. Like literally, you've watched me hand deliver my merch one at a time, writing your names on an envelope, to what we've grown. I've put my entire life on hold. I haven't mentioned my company, Smile More. One of my favorite things about what we do, I haven't made a single post. It's all on hold. The fact that I haven't even been able to tell you anything is awful. I don't want to make this video about that. This is all just crap that's in my real life, and I have really shared a lot of my life with you guys. And when you're in that world and you're not able to share things, it's hard. You are like, I'm not kidding when I say this, you are such a part of our family. You've changed our lives forever. I know that at some point within 10, 12 years of YouTube, I've helped some of you. Me staring into this camera is bigger than me looking at a camera. It has purpose, and it's something special. I want to shine some type of light into your world. So I guess one of my goals of today was to, first of all, say hello. Apologize once again that we're not able to fully be back on YouTube. I have had something that's been weighing on me that I should share with you guys. I think that it will help some of you, hopefully, and I feel like it relates heavily to what's going on right now around us. I just want to share a part of my life that I haven't shared with you, and the one reason I want to share this with you is because I think that I know that at least one of you go through the same thing. It just might help somebody. I need to say it. For most of my life, probably didn't start until I'm, 15 years old, which some of you are much older than that. Some of you are younger than that. But I started to become, I don't know if it's a hypochondriac, and that is, I believe that's when you just like overthink things being wrong with you. Like, oh, I got a pain in my ribs, something's got to be going wrong, like something serious. Like you overthink it. But I think most of it's just anxiety. Anxiety's been a nasty part of my life lately. I may have told part of this story at some point in my YouTube life. So you may have heard some of it. 16 years old, I have an old car. My first car was an old car. I would sit out in the car in the winter. You guys know it snows here, it's very cold. So I would go out in my car before school and start the car and let it warm up. I'd literally give it gas, let the thing warm up, blah, blah, blah. I think anybody would do the same thing, you know, get the heat going, get this thing, you know, the defrosting the windows. And I would do this every day, you know, before school, Monday through Friday. And over the course of many months, I found out that by doing that, I was sitting in a car with no exhaust. These fumes from the car would just come up. That's what the car smells like. I literally didn't know better. I would end up getting carbon monoxide poisoning, and this was terrifying, horrible for months and months and months. I don't know how carbon monoxide poisoning really comes out of the body, but it's a real nightmare. And it was, I constantly thought I was dying. I would have these feelings in my body, my mind, and where I would assume that I'm dying. It was so terrifying. It led to me not even leaving my house. I wouldn't go to the movies with friends. I wouldn't go. I was scared to do anything because I didn't want to have one of these moments. Those moments would lead to what I would find out about panic attacks, where I would basically overthink the carbon monoxide issue, causing a panic attack, a real mess. This led from 16 on to being kind of cursed with panic attacks and fear. Over the years, and I do mean years and years, I was able to figure out that I could quickly talk myself down right before the panic would start. If you've had these, you know what I'm talking about. It ramps up, and I would constantly hit myself with, everything's fine, everything's awesome, you're doing great. And I could actually begin to trick my mind and lessen the panic. I could actually overcome, with time, with years, I eventually could beat my panic. So basically from 16 to now, I've pretty much dealt with the constant fear of always thinking that like something's majorly wrong. Like I'm going to... The point of this story is that I have major fear mentally that something's always wrong with me. And I think a lot of you deal with this too. And I just want to say that was at 16 when mine started. I've had this fear forever. It's haunted me. I'm 37. 37! I tell you that part because for 21 years, all right, 21 years, I have worried myself sick. I've said this many times in my videos, worrying, it doesn't change any outcome. And I think worrying and fear are very similar. The fear part, the part that takes you to the next level of anxiety and you're, holy cow, it's flaring up. That fear is a type of worry. The fear is your worry. I don't know if that helps anybody, but I hope it does. I am using this personally as I've worried for 21 years and it hasn't changed anything. Here I am. I've worried for 21 years for no reason. Everything's fine. I know anxiety is a popular topic. I see it everywhere, and we're all make jokes about being, I'm addicted to my phone. You are addicted to your phone. I'm addicted to my phone. We're addicted to all this stuff that I think is just causing more anxiety. You don't see a lot of positive. If you turn on the TV and watch the news, you don't see anything positive or much positive. Thank you guys tremendously for hanging on. I feel like I have Not on purpose. I was gonna say we, but I need to take the blame. I have left you hanging, and it sucks. I hate it. We love you. I could honestly sit here for hours and talk to you guys. So I'm gonna cut it because there's probably very few of you watching at this part of the video. I thank you for all that you do for me. I don't think it's even possible for me to actually comprehend the love and support that you have for my family and I. Stay positive. I know that it sounds cheesy, but it will change your life. It will. You are, oh, I'm actually wearing it. You are beautiful. You are one of a kind. Smile more.